I've had to replace a few gaskets and seals on the truck, so I was broke down. Luckily, I was able to get a freight truck to deliver my new solar system directly to the homestead. I got a pallet of solar panels totaling 14 kilowatts and the EG4 FlexBoss inverter with 2 wall hang batteries totaling 28 kilowatts of storage. I believe the inverter was just over 100 pounds, but these batteries are 308 pounds apiece, and they are not easy to move. You're too big, buddy. That one's not yours. Boy, you're a big boy for that little doghouse. What'd you find in there? Oh, buddy. He's a good guy. Oh, he's a good guy, too. That's more your size, huh? I've started installing these brackets for the post to beam connection, and they require 40 nails each. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to set these up yet, but loading them on the trailer gave me a nice place to put them out of the way. I often stop by a laundromat to do laundry if I'm running to the city or whatnot. And, well, since I've been broke down, although it's freezing, it's been about 9-10 degrees, I had to do a load of laundry. If you're new to my channel, my name's John. I live off-grid in the high desert of Arizona. I've been out here going on 5 years now. I came out here with $6,000, a trailer, and my van to start myself, well, to the best of my ability, a sustainable off-grid homestead. I'm 41 years old now, and like many of you, I've made my share of bad decisions in the past, and I really just wanted to start over and turn my life around altogether. Since I've been off-grid, I quit drinking. That's been over a year now. I've lost 171 pounds as of today. So the day I showed up, I was 365 pounds, morbidly obese. I got all the way down to 195 pounds, and then I decided to take a break because I'd been going at it for years. And this last year, I did a full stretch of raw foods only. In the entire year, I only ate, the only junk I ate was 1 ice cream cone and 2 muffins. Other than that, nothing but fruit, vegetables, eggs, meat, flour. I'll use flour and baking powder and yeast and whatnot to make my own breads or protein pancakes or, things like that at home. I only eat sugar-free condiments and drinks that are sugar-free. Eating whole foods only has made it a lot easier for me to lose all this weight because I actually feel completely satiated. I'm perfectly happy when I eat my BMR, and then when I eat in a 300 or 500 calorie deficit to lose weight, it's not horrific because I'm pretty full from what I've eaten, and what I eat is perfectly healthy. I've proven this entire time I can continually lose weight eating the way I do. But that doesn't mean that I go without completely. I've made up my own recipes for like protein pancakes and sourdough bread and even tortillas I make with protein in them. And the thing about the pancakes is I can use cocoa powder and I have this sugar-free syrup which is super low in calories. So I can just drown these protein pancakes in this syrup. And it's like I'm eating something really bad for you, but it's not bad at all. And because it's really high in protein, You know, it continues to help me build muscle so I can burn even more fat. It's been real efficient for me. I've written a book about it, and it's on my website. If you want 15% off, you can use code FrugalOffGrid. Anyway, I did a lot of dumb stuff when I was younger. You know, I was heavy into drugs and alcohol and gotten into trouble and whatnot. I've wanted to turn my life around, and every single day I get up and I do my very best. And you'd be absolutely blown away how much your life might turn around if you just get up and do your absolute best. Do your very best every day. You know, losing all the weight, not drinking, working hard to make a sustainable and thriving homestead, trying to be a better version of myself every single day just seems to really pan out well for me. In the nearly 5 years that I've been living off grid, I came out here with nearly nothing. I dug myself a geothermal greenhouse using a shovel. I dug my root cellar with a shovel. I dug 2 cisterns that are 16 feet by 5 feet by 8 feet deep, a pond. I dug all the holes for the footers or footings for my cabin. You know, I built a lot of infrastructure on my homestead to help me produce food, water, and shelter. And I did the infrastructure first and lived in my camper van all this time. And I'm finally building a cabin so that me and the dogs can move into something a little more comfortable. And the cabin, I could build a cheaper cabin, but frugal doesn't always equate to cheap. Sometimes you buy nice or buy twice. And I am spending a little bit above, you know, like I could just build a little shed and that'd be cool, and we'd have a nice little homestead out here. But I just feel like because it's just not that much more money to build a nice timber frame cabin with heavy beams and posts, because I can make it just a little bit nicer, that's what I'm gonna do. And we'll have a 100-year cabin here on the homestead. And now that all the infrastructure's in place, some of it I kind of had to half-ass to get on my feet and get things going. And you know, now that my shelter and the dogs' shelter is all going to be really nice and taken care of, I can go back and improve the horse stables and the round pen and the livestock. You know, where I've got all the pigs, I could close that in with kind of a barn that's designed nicely. And because I keep pigs going, I keep 400 pounds of pigs on the homestead. If I have something nice set up where I can process them easier and keep the freezer full, I think that'd be a pretty good idea. And of course, give them someplace really comfortable. And I can go back and redo the greenhouses and every other little part of the homestead, and it'll be frugal but nice. I'm coming to get a drink, buddy. Good guy, huh? He's a good guy. Huh. Love you, buddy. Oh, he's a good boy, huh? Good boy. He's a good guy. Now you want a drink? Drink? Ah, you want a drink? when I first came out here, I was wearing like 4 or 5X shirts, and I've gotten down to extra larges. This hoodie was too small almost when I got it, and now it's too big. And I think the dress shirt is too big now. I'm going to have to go down a size as well.